You know, if you could get the ore mine, cleared at least to the point where the miners aren't going to be too afraid to go in, then I'm sure we could find a good position for you in the upcoming battles.
Might I also suggest to you that we enjoy a position of privilege with Lord Smythe, which does put us in position to avail ourselves of you in other ways.
Oh, what ways would that be?
If you need to know what's going on with him, information always has its price. Perhaps we could find common ground.
I don't see why not.
Well, let's see how we can sort this mine problem for you first.
Yes, that seems like a good starting point.
So we can actually look like we're doing our proper job before we can do anything illicit. Complete backstabbery.
Yes. I would also like to warn you. There is an Imperial agent in town. He's here to basically try and get this mine shipping more of its resources back to the capital. At the moment he's being stonewalled, but he represents probably the third major faction in the area. So avoiding him would be useful. If he finds out why you're here, or he would move things along quicker than we wish. So this is basically the point in it. If you're playing a computer game, that you basically have that wonderful choice.
Who to screw over a parter?
Yeah, ooh, that is absolutely massive.
Always renegade.
Always renegade. 1 second.
I think we're just going to agree to serve whoever we're in front of at the moment.
I think so.
Well, perhaps what
Sounds
time
a
of
little
day
bit
is it, by
seedy
the
when
way?
you say it like that.
What time is it, Gray? Is it like afternoon, evening,
Yeah, it'd
morning?
be afternoon by this point.
Well, I will suggest that we retire to dinner, and if we could find lodging in the area, and approach the mine in the morning, go in with the men, accompany them, and then look around and decide a course of action. Perhaps go in during the evening and explore the mine.
So let's face it, it's not going to matter whether it's dark or not in a mine.
No, it's just more how tired are you going to be.
Wait, has this mine been anywhere near any methane deposits, or they have been, ran into any natural gas problems?
No, we've had no problems like that at all. It's been a
So
very
the
stable.
bridges are safe.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Just having to make sure we're going underground and,
Yep. It's like... How much is it for like 500 feet of yarn so we can find our way out?
They have maps.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Still, how much is it for 500 feet of yarn?
If you want to know, look it up on the chart.
I have rope.
We have to know the type of yarn, the region the yarn was produced in, and the shipping costs. There's 3 different tables for that.
It's okay, I have rope.
Yeah, I have
50 feet
7
of hemp
weights
rope.
worth of rope, and I'm not sure how much 7 weights worth of rope is.
It's 50 foot.
50 foot.
So who do we tend to like here? To me, I mean, if we can get back to our hotel room. To me, the Empire's done, right? So we're not thrown in with them.
Yeah, I think the long shot option
tends
is
to be famous for hoarding money. Now, hear me out on this one. We don't need to back the Empire until their defeat. We just need to back them enough to get some sort of cushy position guarding a treasury somewhere.
I don't think there's going to be treasuries on the frontier.
Yeah, but they've got to have some sort of federal outpost.
I think that's generally staffed by nepotistic nobles.
Who can't overcome a determined force of adventurers with an eye on the prize. The prize in this case being a vault.
I would say that if we didn't have to roll 100 to succeed at anything.
Well, there is a long shot option of getting the Merchants Guild to agree to have Sir Smythe have an honorary position and sign like a treaty or something.
Nah, Smite's new blood. He's not going to accept a subset of your position, especially not some merchants.
Well, at this point, all we need to be doing is clearing this mine out and staying away from this Imperial agent. And as far as he's concerned, we're just here on business to help clean the mine out.
Uh-huh.
Is one of us perhaps a skeleton expert, or we can claim
I know of skeletons inside people.
I can break bones.
See, together we actually have 2/4 of a degree here. We know everything we need to know about bones.
I can hit things really hard.
I could warm the bones slightly. I don't know about
Gray, is there any type of like holy water or anything in this that you can purchase, or anything that would be effective against the undead? What do we know about the undead? Is fire, blunt weapons? What's best against them?
Blunt
Let's roll
weapons.
it.
Show my fists.
There's
Those
a
would be
chart
blunt.
for that.
Have you ever punched someone in the head? Bones are really, really hard.
I'm
Sure,
trained to
that's-
punch people in the head.
You're trying to punch people in the face. There's a very subtle difference.
I'll be fine.
Yeah. What is the pressure point on a skeleton?
Well, skeleton technically doesn't have anything holding the bones together, so
So if I hit it hard enough in the neck, its head is just going to come off.
yeah.
Like popping an angry murderous zit.
Yes.
I don't know what kind of zits you have experience with, but
The
I
angry
usually just
murderous
sit
type.
there on my face, mind their own business.
One day you won't be expecting it. Next thing you'll be trying to kill you.
No
It's
God,
okay. Puberty
zit.
will come for you eventually.
One day you'll have one suddenly pop up on the day of your wedding.
It'll be the first one you've had in like 5 years.
What, first wedding I've had in like 5 years. Craig, what sort of marriages do you have?
Look, it's very hard being a black widower, especially when you look like me.
Anyway,
I've not been
continuing on.
married in like 5 years. My tuxedo will be getting moths.
So we're gonna go. So let's see now. How are we on supplies and everything else like that? Are we fully rested from the trip or what?
Yeah, you'll be fully rested. You'll be given enough supplies to get you around. Probably a bit of money.
Does
to
anyone
food.
have lanterns and or torches?
I have a lantern and an oil flask and flint and steel.
Yeah, I've got flint
I
and steel,
have-
fire starting bolt, and charcoal, but I do
I
not have a lantern or torches.
I have a
I-
lantern and I have an oil flask to go with it.
Is there? This is a mining town. Is there any chance I can get a miner's hat? Or
Is
do
it
you
in the
know-
list?
Where the list? Where would the list be?
Chapter 8, character law.
Yeah.
I'm just going to grab a
Accessory
lantern
price.
from their supplies.
Yeah, that should be okay.
Let's see now. Chapter law and riveting commentary.
Lantern. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Torches are 3 tin pieces. So that's
I have a lantern, so you know.
Lanterns are 14 bronze pieces.
Yeah. Well, if
So-
you're depending on where you're located, that's rural. I think
Is it
we're in a
po-
town
so-
right now.
Do they have a miner's hat where you could put like a candle or something in a thing and shine a light through or what?
Not in
I don't know.
accessories.
Dang.
I will spend 1 silver piece and buy 300 torches.
Drop a
The local
torch,
merchant
I
shuts
see.
the shop early.
Well, wait, no, Gray. We are going into a mine, so we're going to have to use torches to make sure there's no darkness for the monsters to
What you're
spawn in.
hearing me say is that I want a lot of torches, and what I am saying is I want all of the torches.
The production time on a torch is given as 1 hour.
Well, basically, we're gonna need a lot of torches to make sure we can push back the darkness, so nothing can spawn behind us.
Yeah.
So we're
Like
playing
it's 20-foot diameter for 6 hours.
Yes, I am making a Minecraft reference.
Oh no, I was saying so we're
Everybody in
playing,
town making
the
torches. So we can
tabletop
make-
version of Doom now.
You can get the town to make 240 torches a day, and eventually we can just light up the whole mine.
Problem solved.
Yeah, dead.
Right, you're not
Light
factoring
the
in.
entire mine for 6 hours.
Yeah, but so you're not factoring in how long they last there.
Well, here's a question though: isn't it kind of a bad idea to put a lot of fire in a mine? With a very finite thing called oxygen.
I'm presuming
You don't know what
if
oxygen
there's
is.
not enough oxygen to
It
keep
won't
a
be that
flame
deep.
going, you better get out of there.
Yeah. Just saying, burning all the oxygen we may need.
This is going to be an open shaft mine. It's not going to be a deep shaft mine.
But this way, it's going to be an open cast mine. There's just going to be a zombie at the bottom going, why has no one noticed me? The sad thing is, I did some sort of little mine then, and then realised that none of you can see it.
All right, here's a question. Is there any So there's no other races in the town, just primarily human. Nothing
Mainly
else.
humans. There's a few elves. There's
Ooh,
one or
elves?
two dwarves.
Elves.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm guessing there's
Wait.
no orcs
Wait,
No.
is it elves or
that aren't
dwarves?
in chains.
Well, yeah, because you're in the town, not the mine. There's plenty of orcs up at the mine.
All right, I'm gonna go and ask them. I'm gonna go talk to one of the any of the elf miners about what's going on, what they can know about the
The
situation.
elves aren't going to work in the mine. Are you daft?
No, they're the perfumers.
And the Fletchers.
All right. Oh, okay, so where's the dwarves then?
They live in the taverns.
Let's go in the tavern then. I'm gonna talk to one of the dwarven miners.
I like any plan that increases our chance of getting into a bar fight.
Well,
I'm in on this plan.
I'm trying to find dwarf language here, but I'm not finding it.
What, just on a list, or?
So because I'm supposed to have like a +10 to that.
Languages aren't actually a rollable skill.
Yeah, they're
That's-
automatic.
No, watch. No, I have a thing over here. If there's elf language, it has skill roll next to it.
Yeah, but you never actually have to roll that unless you're trying to translate a skill you're not very good at.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You try to
usually
translate
it's
the
just the ranks you
Necronomicon.
have in languages.
To Dwarvish, you'll have
Plus,
to make a
if they're living in a human town, I'm pretty sure the dwarves are speaking human.
I was hoping to get a bonus to because I got race friend for that.
Well, if you got Wraithfen, you'll still get a bonus, but
Okay.
it won't be a rollable thing.
So let's
So-
go to the bar and learn
Yeah.
some things.
Yeah, there's your standard dwarf, on quite one of the world's lowest bars.
I crouch appreciatively. I duck walk in. At relative head clearance to the ceiling.
Oh god, I'm 7 foot tall. This mine's going to be a bitch.
Yes, it is. Anyway, so the dwarf greets you and asks you pours you a drink of ale,
I go and stand by the bar.
which is going to cost you 2 tin pieces each, but sod that. We're not going to keep track of tin pieces.
The lowest measure of currency I have is a copper. So I could buy 10 drinks over the course of the night and lose 1. Is it 10 tin to a copper? Is that, or is it 100?
It's something
And-
stupid.
Bartender. So is there a bartender?
Sorry?
Is there a bartender?
Yeah, bartender.
All right. May I go up to the bartender, order a drink, and ask him? And ask, I take it you probably get a lot of word from the mine in here.
Yeah, plenty.
I've been we're just got into town to deal with a small problem I hear, and I just want to know if you've heard anything about some skelly bogle in the mine there.
I can't tell whether you're supposed to be Irish or South African.
You talking gibberish?
All right,
South
Does
African.
he know anything about the skeleton thing in the mine?
Sorry.
Just go to the bartender.
Oh.
He wants to know if you know anything about the skeletons in the mine.
As far as I know, it's just one. Miner's tales. There's nothing, no necromancer or anything around here. Why would there be a skeleton in the mine?
Tell me more about necromancers in the local area.
There are none.
But you specifically denied the fact that they may be here.
Well, there tend to be quite easy to spot. No one's reported any grave robbings or anything like that. There's no undead army trying to burn the town down.
But there is a skeleton.
But that would
there's-
make a useful scapegoat if someone were to burn part of the town down.
Really?
But no, it's some sort of like monstrous skeleton they keep saying they've seen. So
Well, they say people leave town pretty quickly after they see it, but I normally think they probably come in here for a drink first, because if I saw anything totally horrifying, I would want to get completely smashed. So I'm just asking for any accurate information you could give me of anybody who's previously seen what they've actually seen.
oh well, yeah, I've had a few of the lads in. Scared witless they were.
Did they mention any distinctive features?
Yeah, it had a giant, bony plate on it. It's four-legged, about the size of a cow. So you just go, yeah, cow.
Okay.
Why are we even asking? We know this is a cow. Let's just go in, kill the cow, come back,
All
tell him it
right,
was a scary skeleton.
I'm just double
Totally
checking.
a cow. I'm 100% convinced. Complete
I'm s-
cow.
All right. I was just double checking our sources.
You just need to bring some, grass? Bring some grass down, wave the grass in front of the cow, it'll come out.
Technically,
Problem
won't we
solved.
need, dead grass for a dead cow?
Isn't all grass dead that is cut off from this life root thingy?
Yeah, I think they're just confused and it's just a cow that got lost and wandered down there.
I have a very high roll in leather making, throwing that out there.
All right.
So we're going to solve the mine's problem and we're going to feed and clothe ourselves. Slam dunk.
Wait, can I check one thing real quick?
Yep.
Can I roll a perception check on the bartender, double checking on the necromancy thing?
Yeah, go for it.
It turns out he is the necromancer.
67.
No,
Hell yeah.
you guys have no social skills, do you?
I would have taken any if I thought I could, but for some reason I
Yeah.
didn't have enough to take those skills.
I have social skills.
I actually have.
There's a 213 for your perception check, motherfucker.
You're gonna so wish you kept that for a combat.
So his eye bugs out and basically turns into a telescope.
I am aware of everything in this bar. Great, I want you to describe this bar to me in detail.
You've just gone Sherlock Holmes on this whole bar.
Yeah.
You know,
I say, bartender, I see
the
that
dwarf
you
had a
arrived
swipe-
in town recently due to the mud scuffles on your boots.
It's a walking pattern particular to necromancers.
Yeah, unfortunately, he is just a normal bartender. He's probably been here about 10 years. Doesn't like mining. His hands seem to be far too soft to be that.
And the rest of the bar, go.
Rest of the bar is filled with your standard collection of miners, most of which are actually listening to what you're saying, but pretending to completely innocently ignore you. You get the opinion that if you asked anything about it, they deny knowing anything.
Does anyone seem particularly nervous that someone's in here asking questions?
Yes, there is a guy over in the corner who
I
is currently
stroll
trying to
up to
drink his drink as quickly as he can.
I would like to stroll up to that man.
You can stroll up to that man. Make me a
Make a-
strolling
make
up
a
to that man
strolling
roll. Yeah, strolling check.
Table
What table
11
is that
for. Are you sauntering, prancing, or mincing over there? It's different roles.
I'll go with sauntering, although mincing would
That's
set me up more for a seduction roll.
Roll seduction. Make him love you.
Seduction is a skill.
95, bitch. This guy's already in love with me.
So the guy's desperately trying to finish his drink and get out of there, but now there's a 7-foot orc who's standing in front of him. Sorry, half orc.
No, full orc.
Full orc. Oh, you're not half?
Greater orc.
Oh yeah, you're a greater orc. Yeah. He gets up and tries to leave.
I gently push him back down into his seat. Which means, however,
Yep.
I am unnaturally strong. Anytime I consciously apply my strength, I must make an RR versus a first level attack or apply all my power involuntarily.
Roll it.
So I must make an RR. What the hell's an RR?
Resistance roll.
resistance roll.
Right. What do I need to roll?
Open-ended D100.
I get a 10.
That's probably a good thing in this point.
Right.
Because, actually no, it's a resistance roll, isn't it? That's a bad thing.
I push him through the chair.
You're like, nope.
Well, what's your
Tiny
strength?
man, sit here.
My strength is
I'm just trying to
90 plus 10 for my race, plus 20 for
This
the ability. So
SD
110
standard.
basically.
So you just rolled 110.
No, 120, sorry. 120.
Yeah, I'm going to say you've made your resistance roll there to resist throwing him through.
Oh, okay.
If you're adding 100, if you've got a score of 120, then
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I gently push him back down into his chair.
but he's not going to go anywhere because you've got him clamped in.
Yeah.
Put the clamps on him, clamps.
Clamps.
Are you in a hurry to leave, friend?
Well, yeah, my wife's expecting me back.
Really? You're
Glad
not
if
wearing
you-
your wedding ring. That's odd.
She's not here. My fiance, sorry, not wife.
You seem awfully eager to leave after we started asking about the mine, friend.
And necromancers in general.
Like, just the other guy pops up by your shoulder. And necromancers.
Look, this is nothing really to do with me. I'd really like to go now.
Really? I start squeezing the shoulder a little bit tighter.
Right, make me another resistance roll.
Why do I want to fail this so badly?
So I actually need to find the resistance roll table on here. Maneuvers, degrees of difficulty, maneuver modification. No, it wouldn't be in a nice, easy, honest to find place, would it?
That would be convenient.
Yeah.
Well, level 1 against the level 1 attack has a 50-50 chance. You have to roll a 50 or higher with your modifiers.
Yeah,
To
so he's
succeed
fine.
or pass?
What's your what type of attack was it?
It's just
Essence?
a
standard attack.
standard attack.
I guess that would be mentalism, maybe. What's your resistance? You have a bonus to your resistance roll. What you would do is go to your character sheet where it says essence channeling mentalism, and we decide what that was, and you would double click that gray area there.
All it
Next to
says is,
essence.
anytime I consciously apply my strength, I must make a resistance roll versus a first level attack SD stat bonus.
That's strength and
SD is
Right.
self-determination.
self-discipline.
Yeah.
Right.
So what's
So
your
do I just make a
self-discipline?
self-discipline test then?
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah.
And
Well, yeah, you're
explode
absolutely fine.
that? Oh, but I need to make 2, don't I? 'Cause I've consciously applied it twice.
Yeah.
The second one I do not pass.
Right, so you make an attack on him.
Basically, I'm crushing his shoulder in my bare hands.
Yep, so roll your orc fu.
Orc foo.
That's what he's called his martial arts thing.
So that's a bonus plus 31. How do I actually roll that?
Just double click the bonus, I think.
Nothing's
Am I
happening.
going to have to stitch this man's shoulder back together?
A little bit.
Possibly.
Oh
It's okay,
dear!
I've set
Our-
it up as a martial art.
Yeah.
OB is 31. Form is 0. Range modifications none. Use. Right, let's see if that works. Of course it doesn't.
You have to track the weapon to it in the skill list.
Oh, yeah, I have done, but I've called it weapon 3 for some. Yeah.
Fucker reason. Oh yeah, daft.
Right.
Word.
There you go.
Can I use it now?
Yep. Should be able to anyway.
So a success is over 100.
Yeah, success is over 100.
Like, is that like an equivocal success or partial success or like?
No, I'd assume it'd be less for this, because it's 50-50.
Yeah,
So
50
if I'm over a 50, it'd do. Plus bonuses.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Later on, you'll be at level 10. You'll be plus 50 to everything. So
So
when you're level 1,
10
you're just really bad at stuff.
So basically, so basically, we're interns right now, and we're trying to become competent.
I think we're trying to get on in the mailroom, and then we can
Oh,
eventually become competent.
Right, what I'll do is I'll just roll, because it's a plus 31 bonus, I'll
Yeah.
just minus 16 and roll something else.
Yep.
That makes sense?
Mhm.
And no target selected, of course.
Yeah.
Can I just roll a D100?
Open-ended D100, yeah.
Right.
32 is going to be a miss.
Okay, so I'm crushing his shoulder, but not in a especially painful way.
Right, so, look, okay, what do you want to know? What do you want to know?
What did you see in the mines?
No, wait. We want to know what we don't know. Tell us everything we don't know.
Well, I don't know what you know to start with. How could I possibly tell you what you don't know if I don't know what you do
okay.
know?
Start
at the beginning,
with.
tell us
what-
everything, and every time you think we lie, every time we think you lie, I'm going to break one of your collarbones. And you only have 2 of them, so I suggest you don't lie to us.
Oh wait. Well, here's first thing, and we're gonna go and take our nice friend to a nice room.
No, we're not. We're not going to drag a guy out into an interrogation room.
Well, the thing is, we're doing this in the middle of a bar full of miners who are currently watching this guy get roughed the hell up by people.
Good.
Right, I'm just going to toss a silver piece at the bartender and drag this guy up to one of the rooms upstairs and sit him down on one of the chairs. That seem fair?
Yeah.
I do apologize. My orc friend has a thing when he meets some people who he finds attractive.
Orcish mating rituals. So bizarre.
Yes.
Are we having someone outside the room, or are we having everyone in here
Ray,
interrogating?
I'm gonna stay behind nondescriptly and see if anybody looks like they're getting up to leave and maybe go report on something.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's going to do anything there. All of it's freaked out by you.
We
don't know how deep this conspiracy goes. Necromancers must abound.
I'm going to continue to keep an eye on the door of the bar to make sure nothing surprising is coming the way of the people up in the rooms.